Hey everybody, Dr. Giggles here from SFNEOnline, and of course your host of the Grove Show. And on this video we're going to be talking about the off-season update number 5, which I believe it is. But anyway, today is March 15th. You'll most likely see this video tomorrow, which would be March 16th. And what I'd like to talk about is, a bunch of things. But before we get into that, make sure if you're new here, you click that subscribe button. Helps us out. Also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate the video, you don't like me, give it a thumbs down. And also, leave us a comment. We like to keep this conversation rolling and keep going. And we respond back to every single comment, and we just have fun, and we just, talk, and we have a great time. So without further ado, let's jump on into this. All right, so in this, I've got quite a few updates. This is regarding all kinds of things, but we're going to start off with Dollywood. Everybody knows Dave Medore. Dave is down at Dollywood this week. He actually sent me video, and I'm going to see if I can pull that off of Facebook Messenger and try to make a little video. He was driving around and taking video showing Wildwood Grove, which has been officially announced as opening on May 10th. Also, what has also been officially announced is that Raft Ride Sidewinder is officially being retired after 32 years. First, I'll jump into the Wildwood Groves. Now, we know this is only what they call Phase 1. Phase 2 is coming after this. I don't know if it's 2020, 2021. Not sure. And we'll probably talk more about this week in the Grove Show, so make sure that you tune in live for that. But I know it's like a kiddie area. It's like family rides, family coaster, and all that. And usually I, myself, don't get too excited about family rides, kiddie rides. I'm an adult. My kids aren't little anymore, and I usually don't care. I mean, even when Disney does, I'm like, whatever, cool, I'm going to ride it, check it out. But I was actually excited for this, more so than, like, any of the other theme parks or whatever doing something. One, I like the theme with the whole Grove theme, and it's cool with, like, the butterflies and the theming on the rides. There's a bear ride, and with the frogs and all that stuff. There's a lot of cool elements that are built into this area, especially walking through the giant tree log to get into the entrance of Wildwood Groves. So I think that's awesome. Now, as we move over to the Sidewinder raft ride closing, I will say it's unique. It's cool. I enjoyed it. Especially when it's a hot day and you're getting soaked on that thing. I've had some crazy rides on it where that thing's just really, like, cruising down. You think you're going to die on it. You're not, but you think, yeah, but it's a great time. The one thing that I am not going to miss is that long walk uphill. And by the time you get, I'm fat and out of shape. That's my problem. That's not the park's problem. But when there is no line and you're walking the whole thing, by the time you get to the raft and they're like, hey, let's get you on this ride and go, and you're just kind of like, wait, I need to catch my breath a second, and then they only let X amount of weight go because they don't want you to flip the raft. I'm sure that they're going to utilize this property for something better. I mean, that's a good sizable piece of property they could do something with. So I'm sure they're going to go on that route. It's a shame to lose any ride, but again, with anything like that, we get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. It's an older ride. Probably maintenance is a nightmare, and who knows? Who knows whatever reasonings. I'm probably sure it's old and maintenance and probably could be better used for something, more modern, more different. So let us know down below what you think about the Wildwood Groves coming, and also what do you think about the closing of Sidewinder. The next thing that, what is on my list here? Oh, I just wanted to just go over that there has been a bunch of videos that have been released for the off-season meeting that I hope that you guys check out. And there's one more coming, and you'll see that coming. It's the breaking news thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch you can watch last week's Grove Show. You can watch the off-season meeting video. And there's also the one about the food with Jen McGrath at the park asking, what types of food that is currently not in the park that you want to see. Make sure you watch that, and what I'll do is I'll make sure that at the end of the video, when you can find videos to click, that the food one is one of those, and I'll add in the the off-season one, so you know what I'm talking about. And you can check those out. Make sure like you leave comments and stuff, because we've been having lots of great conversations in those videos, and it's awesome to see the fan participation that, you know, like people really care about seeing stuff, and the park really cares what we think. So this is our way. If there's something that you've been dying to have the park put in there for food-wise, by all means, just drop it in there, and then I'm compiling all the, what do you call it? All the different types of food, and we're going to put them in an email, you know, a whole list in an email, and send it off to the park. So make sure you go check that out. Also, what else do I have on my list here? I wanted to briefly talk about the Feartown movie. You've been probably seeing updates. You've probably seen us post. There's a video on the Hauntapolooza podcast YouTube channel, which is run by SFNEOnline, explains what is Feartown Extremes movie, because people are like, movie, and you see the trailers, and there is a little bit of confusion about stuff. So, and it will be in a YouTube premiere that we're going to do on April 13th, and I believe that we're going to start the movie on a premiere at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever you want to call it, and you'll be able to chat with myself. You can chat with most of the people that were in the video, like Jessica, Danielle, Luco. We're all going to be there, and you can chat with us. You can also chat with the owner of the haunt, different cast members. It's going to be awesome. So if that's something that you want to watch, make sure you set your calendar. I'm still debating on where we are going to debut this. I know, like, the movie poster says Hauntapolooza podcast, and then I'm kind of toying with putting it on SFNEOnline's YouTube. So let me ask you guys this, that are going to watch this movie, or maybe going to watch it at a later date, maybe not during the premiere. Do you want to watch this on the Hauntapolooza podcast channel, or do you want to watch this on SFNEOnline's channel? Which one would you prefer? I'm just trying to gauge interest of where I should be putting this, because that's only coming up in, what, 3 weeks or so? 3-4 weeks that this movie's coming out. So, you know, make sure you let us know about that. So, yeah, you'll be seeing trailers pop up before the Grow Show starts. You're going to start seeing us pimping out the trailers more, and I believe we're going to make at least 1 to 2 more movie trailers for this. And I think these 2 movie trailers will be put on SFNEOnline, just to kind of spread the love around, to see where the interest really is, and, you know, what fan base. Because just so you guys know that we made this separate so that there wasn't haunted house stuff all the time, even though you're still seeing it kind of as we're trying to grow the Hauntapolooza podcast channel. And yes, SFNEOnline does not lose the haunt stuff, you know, during September and October and the very, very beginning of November. So there's still plenty of content that comes to SFNEOnline for that. But yeah, if you're into the haunt stuff, we'll put the link down below in the description, so you can check out the YouTube page and go check that out for Hauntapolooza. The other tidbits, we're probably going to stop playing more Planet Coasters. So usually when we do that, a bunch of people come in and we start chatting coasters and different theme park stuff while I'm building. Some people are like, hey, try and build that roller coaster and see how crazy can we make it. Can we make it crash? Can we make it crazy enough that people will still ride it? Or I just build stuff and we just chat about different Six Flags parks, or whatever news is going, you know, Cedar Fair parks, or Disney, or Universal, whatever happens to come up, what people feel like talking about. So it's kind of almost like a Grove Show, only with the video game playing, building rides. So that's something cool to check out. And we are going to do, and after I record this, I'm actually going to record this video called, it's an experiment, so it depends on if you guys like it or not, but it's going to be called Story Time. And it's just going to be different various stories that I've encountered, different experiences that I've encountered since I was a kid up until these times of, what do you call it? You know, just like how I became an enthusiast, and crazy stories things that I've seen, things that I partake in with, like TV shoots, you know, just talk about different stuff that I've encountered through theme park and haunted house stuff. And it's just going to be called Story Time with a title. So if you guys enjoy that, let us know. And if there's other moments out there that you know that I've partaken in but haven't really dove deep into, and you're kind of interested in hearing about, by all means, in the comments below in that video, just let us know. It's an experiment to see if it comes out good, because it's just going to be like one of these videos sitting there talking about story time. But I got an idea, but I don't know if people are going to like it. And I'm going to explain that right now, because I don't want to explain it in the video. I just want to tell story time. So what I'm talking about is I potentially could be like reading myself, like have two of myself, one being like a, you know, acting like a kid being told a bedtime story, and it's one of these stories. You know, me reading a story to the child me about this. So we're going to experiment. We're going to do one like this, and then we're going to do one like that, and then you guys can decide which version of it you like better. Or if there's another version of something you'd like to see story time in a different type of setting, you can let us know in the comments, you know, even down below here, but you can let us know what you think would work better. But for right now, that is the only updates I have for today. Maybe there'll be more, but don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out our group of video podcast every Thursday night, except next Thursday may not have a show because of going to PAX East. But we'd have coverage from PAX East. Might even go live from PAX East. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to get going out of here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Until next time, everybody, keep on coasting, y'all. Peace. Hey, guys. If you ever want to reach out and contact us and have, you know, ask us questions that you want to have answered on a live Grove show, or maybe in an off-season update or a question and answers kind of video, you could do so. And right down below here, we're going to put on the screen the email that you can reach myself at. It is delice45 at yahoo.com. Just put in the subject title SFNEOnline and then type away. Also, if you want to send us mail, you know, maybe you got a drawing you want to send us, or maybe some kind of crazy cool package, or a letter you want us to read at some point. We're also going to put the, what do you call it, the address down below, but it's 400J Putnam Pike, number 258, Smithfield, Rhode Island, 02917. And then you can just address that to SFNEOnline, and you can put attention Josh if you'd like. But yeah, you can do that too. So thanks, and see you soon. Peace. Warn you, there's something about to change. We're standing at the border where history is made. We're cranking up the lights now.